Playoff hockey is here, and it's live on the Fans Only Sports Network as Burrillville takes on Bishop Hendricken here from Thayer Arena. Charlie Adams here on play-by-play. Logan McNiff doing the camera work for this one between the number 1 seeded Hendricken Hawks and the number 8 seed Burrillville Broncos. It should be a good one here between a team with no wins in league play against Hendricken, who are the 4-time in a row state champions with 10 state championships in their program history. These two teams faced off back on Saturday to close out the regular season. Hendricken came home with a 7-1 win in that game. But the first on the score sheet was Burrillville in the first period with a goal from Angelo Fiode before things got going and never stopped getting going for the Hawks. Mason Crane, Tiernan Leahy, Nick Stevens, Nick DeRafael, Colby Canelos, Mason Crane, and Aiden Kraft putting away goals to get up to 7 goals. Yes, 2 goals for Mason Crane. The rest unique goal scorers as both teams line up on their respective goal lines. We'll listen in on starting lineups. Of course, the Broncos go first as Patrick Murphy, the senior forward. He'll be joined by Evan Pulesic. Closing out the forwards is Angelo Fiode. Cam Force, a senior defenseman, along with Rodney Fournette, lining up for the Skaters. For Burrillville, number 1, Michael Tremblay, the goaltender. Tiernan Leahy in the starting lineup for Hendricken. Ben Tamol, a senior forward. And Nick Stevens rounds out the forwards. Andrew Sosha along with Frank Tillinghast, 2 senior defensemen. As Avery Piccione gets the start between the pipes. We'll step aside for the national anthem, and when we return, high school hockey action. Welcome back, and this game is brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people in communities across the nation. They create a product that helps share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale towards making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10, that's SPORTZ10, for 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at Iron Steel Threads. And now let's take a look here at the playoff bracket as we get underway with our quarterfinals. You see the 1 versus 8 matchup at the top left. Bishop Hendricken taking on Burrillville. LaSalle takes on Barrington, and your 4 versus 5 seed Moses Brown, Smithfield, the 3 versus 6, and Prout versus Pilgrim, 2 versus 7. That's how they line up here for your quarterfinals. We have them all live here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Proud to bring you the full Division I quarterfinal slate before games move over to Providence College for the Frozen Four and championship game. Early start for the Hendricken offense as the puck ramps up and out of play into the netting. Just seconds across here. Thank you to everyone tuned in, following along here live or on demand on the Fans Only Sports Network as the puck's dropped back into play. Hendricken in the home whites taking on the Navy of Burrillville. The Hawks now working up the ice. A pass over to Leahy. And the play will be whistled dead. 14:22 to go in the first period of play. We'll take the face-off in the neutral zone. In for the draw, it's Adam DeCesare. The Broncos chasing back the puck into their own end. Along the boards, Cullen Crane in the attacking zone. Crane gets it, takes the shot, and rings it off the crossbar into the corner. Nearly an opening goal as our first minutes across here. Playoff hockey action. Quarterfinals, game 1 in a best-of-3 series. And we'll have tomorrow's game for you live as well from Levy Rink in Burrillville, Rhode Island, as an icing called there. Of course, those Frozen Four and championship game will be on the NFHS network. Not live and free here on YouTube. Loaded up from the point and save made for Tremblay. Down the ice, we'll get another icing here, and Burrillville with a couple early icings here in our first period. Last Saturday when these teams faced off, it was the same matchup between the Pipes. Picayune versus Tremblay. Certainly serves as some motivation for Tremblay to put on a better performance here tonight with playoff action. What a game 1 win would mean here for this Broncos team. Carlton Lau on for the face-off for Hendricken, and he controls the puck after the face-off. Bringing it in, it's deflected off of Cam Force and moved into the neutral zone. Bounding back and forth. We'll settle in with Rodney Fournette, who works it over to Evan Pulesic. The Hawks quickly to recover the puck in their own end as Lau will dump it in past center ice. Now Burrillville dumps away, gets some new skaters on. The Hawks controlling in their own end, off the boards up to Ben Tamol. And now a shot by Tamol with a glove save. Puck drops in, and it's another chance for Hendricken after the faceoff as Tremblay knocks it aside. Now into the corner, and now realizing the delayed offsides. Nearly had that play whistled for. Hit into the boards there from Ryan Pierce as Hendricken recovers the puck from the neutral zone. Backhanded, shoveled towards the blue line, and two players combine on a hit there against Dean Perillo. Back to the neutral zone for Hendricken. Checking back up at the blue line, they'll head onto the attack. The Hawks from the corner. Spinning around, another shot deflected as Burrillville now towards the bench. Clayton Charette brought it up into the neutral zone before eventually giving up the puck. Tillinghast will dump it in from the neutral zone. First 4 minutes across here without a score, as we'll get the puck whistled with 10:59 to go in the first period of play. Gearing up for the face-off, but first, referees skating to talk with Burrillville head coach Dave Farrell. Talking about the positioning of the face-off here in the attacking zone for Bishop Hendricken. It'll be the freshman Jackson Field to take the face-off. Now we drop the puck back into play. After a while, Socha started getting a bit upset, as on the other end, Burrillville out in front. The Broncos with the goal, and they swarm their bench. Burrillville with an opening score. Building from the faceoff down the ice quickly, and are ahead now 1-0. The chance set up as Angelo Fiode delivers it past Piccione for an opening score. Burrillville out in front, and mentioned how it went just less than a week ago on Saturday. And now we have a man in the box against Bishop Hendricken, so Burrillville heads on the power play as we resume action. The penalty was after the goal. I didn't catch it at the moment. We'll hear it on the PA eventually. It's a slashing penalty on Frank Tillinghast that has him in the penalty box for 2 minutes. The power play continues to get going for Burrillville. Puck shot down the ice by the Hendricken penalty kill. So for the Hawks, 6 days ago they gave up an opening goal to the same man, Angelo Fiode, and then proceeded to score 7 unanswered. We'll see how things shape up here. And it starts with this power play. Burrillville could quickly do better than their last game performance. That puck came flying into the bench area for Bishop Hendricken. Ricocheting hard off the glass in the bench. Had me ducking in the press box, but we're back into Burrillville territory. Power play continues as Nate Nares controls the puck. And it's recovered by the Hawks. A shot from the blue line there from Lau. Carlton Lau taking the shot attempt there. Now off the glass, or off the boards, excuse me. A shot to Piccione. He'll catch it and cover. 27 seconds to go on the power play for Burrillville. And we're back underway with the power play continuing. A shot there misses wide. Puck recovered now by Patrick Murphy, who got the assist on the field goal. Looking for options. Out to the wing. The shot there from Fournette misses wide. Penalty expired. It's 5-on-5 action here with under 9 minutes to go in the period. Under 9 minutes to play, the first power play chance of the game unsuccessful for Burrillville. Tillinghast back onto the ice. And on the face-off for Burrillville, it's Dean Perillo out from the wing as Hendricken working for the puck. Tillinghast controls. Moved up the ice as Jackson Field takes the shot and misses wide. Back up to the wing with Sosha moving it along. The shot from Tillinghast deflects away back into Hendricken's own end. Now a hard pass finds Aiden Kraft. Kraft working into the corner. Got a bit of room there for a second before the puck's moved over to Ryan Pierce. The Hawks from center ice will dump it away with Cullen Crane heading to the bench. And now Nate Nares wraps the boards. Hendricken recovering the puck at the blue line. A shot there. Tremblay making the stop and no immediate second chance coming. Part of the Bishop Hendricken man gate there behind the goal and along the boards in the attacking zone. Liking the hit they saw just moments ago as Mason Crane controls the puck from the neutral zone, tipping it forward into the attacking zone. The Hawks have the puck stuck along the boards. 7 minutes remaining in the first period. Off the boards to Crane. Play continues along the boards. Now Mason Crane to toss it into the corner. There for it is Nate Nares. Recovered by Tillinghast at the blue line. The shot saved. Picked back up and another chance coming from Nick Stevens. Burrillville calling to ice the puck. And that's what they'll do. Decisive icing there. Firing it away. And leaving 6:25 to go in the first period. Puck's out to the blue line, controlled there from Sosha. Andrew Sosha sends it wide of the goal. Again, fighting for the puck along the boards. Tipping forward into the attacking zone for the Broncos as it's over the head of Cam Force. But Burrillville's able to bring it onto the attacks again here with Dean Perillo. Wrapping around the boards. Puck heads back into the neutral zone. Skating hard, a 2-on-1 for Hendricken. The save made and Tremblay holds on to it. A great stop there on a breakaway chance. Tremblay picks up the stop. The Hawks had options, and part of that could have been a rebound shot try, but it never came. Tremblay doing exactly what he needed to keep Hendricken out of the scoring column so far. And off the face-off, another chance ripped along, and another stop. 5:38 to go in the first period of play. And we have all the quarterfinal action across the state here in Division I. Live and free here, Fans Only Sports Network. You can watch it on demand as well. So if you're Hendricken and you're interested to see how your number 2 seeded Prout Crusaders are doing, you can always check that out after the end of this game as Mason Crane moves it to the corner, off the boards, recovered by Frank Tillinghast. Tillinghast to move it along to Cullen Crane. Shot taken, and now puck cleared up into the netting, out of play. Up for the puck is Dean Perillo, and waiting for it for Hendricken, Andrew Sosha. He'll get the puck now. And Hendricken's back in the attacking zone momentarily. Kicked back into the neutral zone. Sosha again to send it in. Deflects away, and now the shot comes in from Lau. And another stop for Michael Tremblay. From the face-off, it heads off to the wing. There for Tiernan Leahy, but Burrillville's able to control the puck instead. Now the pass knocked away, and it's been a bit hard in the passing game early on for the Broncos. The Hawks all good defensively and getting in the way of a lot of these pass attempts. Flicked forward from Leahy. It's up to Ben Tamol. His shot goes wide off the backboards. And again, the Burrillville bench calling to ice the puck here. It's up to the blue line as the attack continues. Mason Crane jumps back into the attacking zone. And now heading towards the slot, clears the puck away. Couldn't be controlled cleanly by Tamol, and off in the neutral zone for a moment before Burrillville brings the puck forward. Man down for Nate. It's Nate Nares for Burrillville, back to his skates here. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first period. And we'll get a stoppage here. Chance for teams to substitute here before we take the face-off in the neutral zone. Faced off and brought in by Burrillville, sent on to the attack as Picayune stops the puck. Played up towards the blue line, back now with Ryan Pierce. Down the ice, puck trickling, and it will eventually reach the goal line for an icing. Looked uncertain for a second, but it made its way and eventually got there. Stops play with 2:54 to go in the first period of play. Pretty good crowd here at Thayer Arena. Many opting to line the boards around the rink. Some fans taking in the game from the bleachers as well. And Frank Tillinghast brings it on to a penalty here. It's delayed and it's against. Some pushing and shoving going on all sorts of places. Getting a little bit chippy early on as the penalties against Angelo Fiode. He heads to the penalty box, but alongside him heads Frank Tillinghast, and alongside Fiode heads Cam Force. So Fiode and Force are off the ice for Burrillville as Frank Tillinghast heads to the box for his second time in the game. We'll see how we play it. Could be a 5-on-4. As the Hendricken students taking this pause to make some noise here. Referee talking with the Burrillville bench here. Waiting to see how we'll play it, and it looks like by the 5 attackers on, or 5 skaters on for Hendricken, it'll just be a 5-on-4 power play for Bishop Hendricken, who trails by 1. So Cam Force was the tipping point in that to make this a Hendricken power play. Fiode and Force both get roughing penalties. They're both in sort of retaliation against Tillinghast. So what could have been a power play for Burrillville is now a penalty kill, their first of the game. And on that penalty kill, first 30 seconds out of the way. I'll line it up again here for an attacking zone faceoff for the Hawks. Aiden Kraft in on the draw. On Saturday, Bishop Hendricken picked up 2 power play goals, including the game tying goal early on to make it 1-1. Passed over, the shot from Nick Stevens goes over the net. Power play continues for another 40 seconds. It won't completely run out the period, but it will get pretty close. As we're under a minute to go now, 20 seconds on the power play for Hendricken. Move sent in, and the shot is covered up by Tremblay. 53 seconds even left in the period, 17 seconds on the power play. On Saturday, it was 4 first-period goals for Bishop Hendricken after giving up the opening goal. It's been a much improved first period here. And the puck was cleared out by Burrillville, but the penalty expired right at the same time, so that clearance turns to an icing. Stops play with 33.2 seconds to play. In first period action here from Thayer Arena. Jackson Field grabs the face-off win for Hendricken in our final 30 seconds of the period. Cullen Crane taken down in the corner, but Field now working for the puck. He has it taken away. Aiden Kraft grabs it at the blue line, can't take it over or would have been offsides. Now they'll cross over with Andrew Sosha sending it along. Tremblay pushes it away as a falling down Hawk kept the puck on in the attack. Final 3 seconds of the period, and that will do it for first period action. Burrillville out in front 1-0 over the Hawks. A goal from Angelo Fiode and a shutout first for Michael Tremblay. And this game is brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create a product that helps share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale towards making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10, that's SPORTZ10, for 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at ironsteelthreads. We'll be right back. Second period action coming up next. You're watching playoff hockey on the Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back into the Fans Only Sports Network for your second period of action. After one, it's the number 8 seed Broncos in front by 1. Like I said pregame, no wins against the Rhode Island Interscholastic League this year. Why not do it in the opening round of the playoffs? And even when they do, or if they do, they'd still have to win another game to get one of the biggest upsets that you could imagine here in the Rhode Island high school hockey scene. It would ruin the chance for Hendricken to 5-peat this season. Co-champions back in 2020, and then that was because of COVID, of course, and then 2021, 2022, 2023. Fully champions. Probably should have said the split years for it to actually add up. 2020 to 2021 co-champions, 22 to 23, 23 to 24, and 24 to 25 TBD. But it's been a long reign for these Hawks here in Rhode Island. Looking to continue that, and it all starts with this first round matchup. Burrillville so far looking like they won't be rolling over here in our quarterfinals. Playing some good hockey through one. Already a better night than Saturday. As a giveaway from Hendricken created a shot at the point before Evan Polasek. And now another chance, missing the net wide. Off from the neutral zone, here comes Mason Crane. Crane up the near side of the rink, taking the shot up and wide into the netting. Both teams had power play chances in the first period and couldn't capitalize. The Burrillville goal scored by Angelo Fiode came at even strength. Puck lifted into the neutral zone, connecting over with Patrick Murphy, who brings it onto the attack. Now the counter coming from Hendricken. The Hawks with the chance, a Tremblay save, another one, and the cover. Carlton Lau had the last look there for Bishop Hendricken. After the save, we'll face it off. From the face-off, it's moved up by Charette to the neutral zone. Dumped right back into Burrillville's own end. Charette grabs it again here in the corner. Chasing after the puck towards the goal line, it's Ethan Sikora. 3 minutes across of second period action. Still looking for an equalizer from this potent Hendricken offense. Sikora again skating into the corner to retrieve the puck. Hendricken taking its time from its own end up the near side boards, now controlled by Cullen Crane. Crane will miss wide, and his brother Mason Crane there to recover the puck. Now Jackson Field nearly had a chance. He couldn't get the shot off. Kraft moves it to Mason Crane, and he'll bounce it off the backboards, send a chance in, and a diving Tremblay. Didn't stop the puck, but it gets behind the goal. Not on line for a tying goal chance as Patrick Murphy heads into the attacking zone, quickly losing the puck, and Mason Crane there to pick it up. On the attack, it's Colby Canelos. He's covered by a couple, maybe even three defenders for Burrillville. He's able to work his way into the corner, looking to dish the puck now. Shot from the wing, it's Canelos, and it's a save once again for Tremblay. Broncos continue to hold a 1-goal lead. From the face-off, Mason Moore brings it onto the attack for Burrillville. Dumps it behind the goal and skates after it. Down the ice as the Broncos bench making some noise for their skaters on the ice. The puck heads out of play. Hendricken student section trying to rally the troops here. Puck on the wing for Tiernan Leahy. Checked into the boards. Now behind the goal. Centering it up. It gets by over to Mason Crane. He sends it inside. Leahy forced into the corner. Trying to skate behind the goal. He's taken down. No penalty coming as the puck gets past everyone, and a big collision sends Ryan Pierce down on the ice. Pops back up as Hendricken looks to resume its attack. Quickly cleared back around in the Hawks' own end. Now worked up to the blue line and given away. The Broncos back into their own end again, but continuing to pester defensively as now Nate Nares looks to clear the puck. Shot sent behind the goal. Nares looking to clear once again. Now the puck able to get by as skating after it, Nick DeRafael picks it up, and we have a hit and a penalty on the way. Oh, I jumped the gun on that one. They just whistled it for the helmet going off of DeRafael. So a clean hit pops the helmet off and causes the stoppage. No penalty on it. See if we can grab a replay of that collision in a moment. But we play on here on the ice as Hendricken brings the puck back down the ice for the attack, and a whistle here. Now we'll get the penalty as Piccione heads off the ice for a moment. Back into his goal as Fiode goes to the penalty box for his second time here tonight. It's another Hendricken power play. We have the hit queued up, so we'll give you a replay of the clean collision. So I wasn't necessarily wrong about there being a penalty. I was just early, as the face-off creates a quick chance on the power play. Back into the neutral zone. To cross-check against Fiode. And it's another opportunity on the power play for Bishop Hendricken. Again, they had 2 power play goals on Saturday against this Burrillville team, against this goaltender, Michael Tremblay, who now over halfway through the game, yet to give up a goal. Much improved performance so far. Puck worked out up to the wing for Mason Crane. He fires wide off the boards, excuse me. Now a chance. Tremblay grabs a piece and then gets the cover. Take another look here at this hit. Almost another look at this hit. Oh, we ran out of time. All right, we'll do it at the next whistle. Thought we had it, but DeRafael from the neutral zone. Now Cullen Crane to DeRafael. Cut back and a pass over to the wing. Back for Cullen Crane. The shot, and it's a Tremblay save. And now we can take a look at this hit. Turning the corner, Nick DeRafael is met with a massive hit. Sends both skaters down and pops the helmet off DeRafael. And that's what gave us the whistle. Just moments before Angelo Fiode took a penalty anyways. And Hendricken has tied the game on the power play chance. The Hawks fire home the tying goal. Bishop Hendricken, welcome to the playoffs. Ben Tamol, the tying goal scorer here on the power play. Tamol got in close and got past Tremblay. And we're all tied up. Took over half of the game, but Hendricken's in the scoring column here. And we're tied in our second period of play. Mason Crane with the assist on Tamol's goal. Sent along, and Tremblay bounces back quickly with the glove save. See how these teams treat this final 5 minutes and 45 seconds after Hendricken's tying of the game. It'll be really telling how either team responds. Tillinghast plays it with a high stick and now goes for the puck, and that'll give us a whistle. Had the chance at the blue line, deflected into the air, and went for the puck. With that high stick, it'll bring Hendricken back into its own end. Here for the face-off, we drop the puck and we're back underway with a quick save made. Team's getting vocal here. Trying to pinpoint exactly who's making the noise, but there's definitely a lot of chatter after that whistle and whatever occurred after it. DeRafael loses his stick as Hendricken up the ice now with a pass to Colby Canelos. He makes this chance, and it's deflected away. kept in at the blue line, and now offsides. Offsides whistled for. Burrillville doesn't like the offsides call. Thought it was offsides from where I am. Here up in the booth, but who am I to say? The referees saw it. As back on the attack, here comes Tiernan Leahy. Now that's the closest that we're going to get to a puck coming into the press box. It didn't go in the press box, but it came close. It hit the front of the box. That one wasn't as hard hit as the one that nearly took a head off in the Hendricken bench. I think it actually might have hit somebody off the rebound, but that's besides the point. That one floated right up and connected with our structure up here. The almost perfect press box from Thayer Arena. Just a pole right here at center ice that doesn't allow us to put a camera where we'd hope to bring you coverage from, as Timo, a second goal and the lead for Hendricken. He does it again. Bishop Hendricken takes the lead here with under 5 minutes to go in the period. It's another goal for Bishop Hendricken, another goal for Ben Tamol. So Tamol gets the job done on the power play, and now he does it at even strength. New center called on for Bishop Hendricken as we are back underway after the score for the Hawks puts them out in front for the first time here tonight. And now we're going to get a whistle. And there's going to be a penalty called here. And the Hawks fans are all over it. As a cross check will send Evan Pulesic to the penalty box. It's the fourth penalty already here for Burrillville, and it sends Hendricken back on the power play. Hawks 1 for 2 on their power play chances. We'll get another chance here. Played up to Mason Crane. Now sent to the wing. Back up to Crane at the point. The penalty kill for Burrillville is able to clear it down the ice, and the stick knocked out of the hand of Patrick Murphy, and that's going to be a penalty against Bishop Hendricken. So we're going to get 4-on-4 action. How lucky are we for the next minute 36? So off to the penalty box for Hendricken. It's Ben Tamol. The two goal scorer is off the ice for the next 2 minutes. And that's one way to kill a penalty for Burrillville. So now 1 for 3 on the power play. Hendricken will take its time in this 4-on-4 before giving up a power play chance to this Burrillville team. 3 minutes and change to go in the second period of play. Played up to the blue line, Tillinghast pump fakes a slap shot and works down low. Passing and giving it away. Patrick Murphy comes up with the puck. Murphy works along the bench and flings the defender's stick. As Andrew Sosha has to retrieve the stick, and now we're getting another whistle and another penalty. Called off the bench into the penalty box. Rodney Fournette will skate over and be off for a penalty here. Fifth penalty of the game for the Broncos. And it's now a Hendricken 4-on-3 power play for the next 42 seconds. And after that, it will go back to 4-on-4. Oh, they got the wrong guy. They got the wrong guy on the penalty. So it'll be not 16, but number 6. So a little bit off there, not Rodney Fournette. It's actually Patrick Murphy off the ice. Likely for a similar reason as Ben Tamol caught his penalty. So Murphy had his stick swept out of his hands by a defender. That's what sent Timol off the ice, and then Murphy ended up doing the exact same thing to Andrew Sosha. And now he's in the penalty box. So what goes around comes around as play continues for 24 seconds on the 4-on-3 chance for Bishop Hendricken. And again, it'll go 4-on-3, and then 4-on-4, and then a power play for the Hawks. And there we go. We're back now to 4-on-4 action. Shot saved, saved by Tremblay. So the 4-on-4 will finish up in about 15 seconds and make way for some power play time for the Hawks. Don't blame you if you're not keeping up with all of it. So a lot to keep track of, but the 4-on-4 continues for 10 more seconds. And Tillinghast sends it in. It's knocked down by Fournette. And now we'll move to power play for Hendricken. 5-on-4 power play chance. Tillinghast fighting for the puck at the blue line. He sends it in. A good chance there for Tiernan Leahy. Saved away. And now we'll get a whistle stopping play. Tremblay quickly taking off his helmet and minding to it. Just tapping the back of it during play. Looks like he got whatever he needed tightened or whatever was going on back in order. Helmet's back on. 35 seconds to go on the power play chance for Hendricken. It's been an eventful end to the period, to say the least, as a clearance from the penalty kill for Burrillville is stopped up by Piccione. Now, might have chose the wrong way to break out that time, as a big collision gets the Burrillville bench going. But the power play continues. The final 15 seconds of the chance. Here on the attack is Mason Crane. And it's another delayed penalty coming up against Burrillville. Off the ice, heads Picayune. So now a 6-on-4 as we'll get the whistle here. Penalty expired, but it's going to come right back and be another 2-minute power play for the Hawks. The penalty carousel continues. This time for Burrillville, it's Evan Pulesic. He's a repeat offender. It's his second trip to the box here tonight. Referees talking with one another. And Burrillville's going through multiple options here on the ice before settling here for another penalty kill as we look to close out the period. Under a minute to play, a power play chance once again, basically continuing from the expired one prior. As Tillinghast misses the net wide. Wrapping around the boards, the puck heads over to Nick Stevens. Stevens to Crane. Mason Crane over to Tillinghast, who shoots it wide once again. Around the boards into the neutral zone. Final 25 seconds of the second period of play. Now long pass finds Tillinghast. Tillinghast shot. Save again for Tremblay. Another chance, another save. Keeps coming, and Tremblay keeps doing the best that he can. He's led up 2 in the period, 1 on the power play, both from Ben Tamol. Face-off win for Hendricken. Power play continues on here to close out the period. 5 seconds to go in the frame. Chance, backhanded, and now finished off. No, it stays free, and Hendricken can't put away the power play goal. Looked like they were ready to start celebrating, but no goal as we head to the break. Over a minute of power play chance remaining when we head to our third period of play. The Hawks out in front 2-1 after goals by Ben Tamol. Multiple, yes, power play and then a even strength goal puts Hendricken out in front after being shut out in the first. This game's brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create a product that helps share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale towards making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10, that's SPORTZ 10 for 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at Iron Steel Threads. We'll be right back. Hawks lead 2-1. You're watching Game 1 of the quarterfinals high school hockey action in Rhode Island. You're watching playoff hockey on the Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back to the Fans Only Sports Network for third period action. And for the final time tonight, this game's brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create a product that helps share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale towards making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10, that's SPORTZ 10 for 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at Iron Steel Threads. And the penalty still on the board as we start our third and final period of regulation here from Thayer Arena. A 1-goal lead for the Hawks. Charlie Adams bringing you the action here as the Hawks start off with a face-off win. Fresh ice down, and Tillinghast with the puck. Frank Tillinghast in and around the goal. Off to the corner, pass to the wing. Loaded up shot there from Nick Stevens. Back off the boards, and Ben Tamol. He has both goals for Hendricken here tonight. And Stevens finishes off the power play goal. A great feed from underneath. And the Hawks have an insurance goal here to start the third period of action. Nick Stevens gets the job done. Picture perfect setup for the shot and the score. It's 3-1. The power play, a successful one, their second successful power play of the game. It's the first goal scorer not named Ben Tamol for Bishop Hendricken. Ben Tamol did pick up a point. Frank Tillinghast, the primary assist on the goal. But Ben Tamol also in the mix. Burrillville had a pretty good run back down the ice the other way, right after the face-off following the score. Picquion's been rock solid since the early goal. Tremblay nearly wiped himself out there with Aiden Kraft skating behind the goal. Kraft never gets a good shot on, and Burrillville now into the attacking zone with Dean Perillo. Shot taken, and another save here for Tremblay, another bounce back save as Tillinghast cuts back at the blue line, firing along. I don't know if there's been a name I've said more this broadcast than Frank Tillinghast. As he gets it back from Mason Crane, sends it down low for Cullen Crane, and a nice glove save. Coach Mike Sosha for Hendricken liking what he's seeing out of our second intermission from his team. Wasn't too pleased after the first two periods, especially after a scoreless first. But this is a Hawks team that we've come to recognize over the regular season that we're seeing now in the third period here in the attacking zone. The puck sent along from the point by Andrew Sosha. Finds its way into the netting, deflecting off something or somebody. And from that interaction between Sosha and Angelo Fiode, I'll venture to guess it was somebody. Fiode, good enough to take the face-off here. And at the dot was Nick Stevens for Hendricken, who carries the puck over to the blue line before passing it along. Now Burrillville back the other way, coming up the far side boards. It's Patrick Murphy beneath the goal line. And it's fed up front for a chance from Cam Force. Played up the ice as Tiernan Leahy dumped behind the play. Out of position by a mile, and a no-doubt goal for Bishop Hendricken. Tremblay went for the puck, didn't come up with it, and after that, it was only a matter of time before Nick Stevens wrapped around and scored his second of the game. You see Tremblay out of position, and Stevens not missing that as he wraps around and puts away goal 4 for Bishop Hendricken. 2 goals in the first 3 minutes of this third period. An early icing after the face-off from center ice. Nick Stevens taking the Ben Tamel route. Power play goal followed up by an even strength goal. Puck floated towards center ice, caught and placed back down by Mason Crane. And now Crane works behind the goal. Up the ice, trickling into the neutral zone for Ethan Sikora. In the corner, Cullen Crane working. He gets it up to Mason Crane. And now Aiden Kraft can't grab a hold of the puck. Passed off the boards, and Carlton Lau grabs the puck and onto the attack. Just over 11 minutes to go in the third period. Hendricken already 2 goals across here in the third, as we'll get an icing. Stops play with 11:03 to go. Let's take another look at this graphic here, the bracket for Division I playoff action. You see Bishop Hendricken, if they can win this series, will either face LaSalle Academy or Barrington. Storied rivalry across multiple sports. Basically every sport that both schools compete in. You can call it a rivalry. And it'll happen in the semifinals. Often a matchup you see in the championship game. But first, LaSalle has to get by Barrington. Big matchup for Barrington over in Smithfield tonight, and then Portsmouth Abbey over on Saturday. Should have those games for you as well here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Game 2 in Portsmouth Abbey might actually be played on Sunday. Try to confirm that. As Nick Stevens crosses over a mile offsides, and that'll stop play. Had a man well ahead of him in the attacking zone. Faced off, and Nick Stevens, the one to push it into the attacking zone. So it is a Sunday game 2 for the LaSalle Barrington series. Wonder what the cause was for that. Most other teams playing game 2 tomorrow And we'll have those games for you on the Fans Only Sports Network. Wherever they are, we'll be there too. Games free, live and on demand here all quarterfinals long. A dive from Tremblay as the puck doesn't get by him this time. Now cleared away by the Broncos. Looking for some updates around the league and not wanting to change your stream. Well, Moses Brown currently up 2-0 on Smithfield over at New England Sports Village. Zayden Kraft back on the attack for Bishop Hendricken. Down low for Cullen Crane, and now near post. As Jackson Field gets into the hit parade, and now pushing and shoving with the puck underneath. A big collision there. And it was done cleanly, and all the pushing and shoving after was as well. We're almost halfway through this third period of play with Frank Tillinghast taking the shot. It's blockered away, and it stays in. Couple men down for Bishop Hendricken. As on the other end, Carlton Lau with the puck. And it'll be an icing called as the puck trickles right by Michael Tremblay. So Moses Brown with 2-0 lead in the third period over at New England Sports Village. Moses Brown is the higher seed. They just don't really have a home rink that they can truly call home. Bounce around a bit from Brown University, Lynch Ice Arena, all over the state, and New England Sports Village beyond it. Over in Attleboro, Massachusetts for that one. Not much of a home ice feel like you have at Thayer Arena with this Hendricken fan base making noise all game long as the Hawks are back on the attack. Mason Crane moves in and his shot's deflected away. Now here's one that'll really be interesting to Hendricken fans and Burrillville fans as well, as still have a chance in this series of 3 games set. Game 1, time winding down, but 2 more games to go. And the opponent in the semifinal could get interesting as Barrington leads 2-0 over LaSalle. They're gearing up to start the third period, so still time for the Rams to not give up game 1. But that time is running out as the third period's ready to get underway over in Smithfield. LaSalle's trailing by 2. Proud versus Pilgrim, that game went final. That's your number 2 seed versus 7 seed matchup, so the opposite side of the bracket. And it was a 6-0 decisive win for the Crusaders. Number 2 seed certainly playing like it over there. Had a shot at the 1 seed for a long time in this season. Didn't come up with it, but number 2 ain't half bad either. Has down the ice a chance here. Ben Tamol wants 3, and the goal comes loose, and the shot never comes to fruition. And now the players getting tangled up a bit with each other. Coach Mike Sochert making sure none of his guys try to get involved in any way past what's already transpired. get the goal back on its moorings and get back underway with 5.5 minutes to go in our third period of action, excuse me. First game of this 3-game series though, and it's big. See who can pull out a 1-game lead in the series. So we know the score, the final score from Prout Pilgrim. We're here over at Bishop Hendricken versus Burrillville. Moses Brown Smithfield, a 2-goal lead for Moses Brown, and LaSalle Barrington, a 2-goal lead for Barrington. Bit of a surprise there, but it's a 4 versus 5 seed, and this LaSalle team hasn't really jumped off the page for you when you look at them with their record so far this season, and shows with the number 4 seed as the save made there by a Tremblay lunge. Sal is that number 4 seed from Moses Brown, owning the 3rd seed. Delayed offsides, waved off for Hendricken. They can pursue the puck in the attacking zone. Long clearance, catches a skate for Andrew Sosha. And now the shot attempt saved, and Tremblay gives a look around before covering the puck. 5 minutes even to go in the 3rd period. Full new lines coming in for both teams. For Burrillville, it's the starting 5 back on the ice. And a bit of a mix for Hendricken since their opening lineup. Burrillville with 5 minutes to go, bringing out their starters as the puck backhanded over and gloved on by Piccione. He'll hold on to it for the stop. Puck sent towards the neutral zone and knocked down. Cam Force crosses over on the attack. There for it now, Carlton Lau to push it back into the neutral zone. And now we'll grab a stoppage here with 4:21 remaining in the 3rd period of play. Off to the neutral zone for the draw. Fioed in for it for Burrillville. As play from the neutral zone brought back into Burrillville territory. Now picked off and a chance. Mason Crane delivering off the post. And the puck unable to get by. Play at the blue line and another shot attempt there. Another stop. And we're back underway. Played into the corner. The Hawks wouldn't mind another goal here to close things out. There's a stronger effort here from Burrillville after a 7-1 loss to this Hendricken team to close out the regular season. But it's looking like it won't be enough here tonight as Picayune stops another. Brought through the neutral zone. Cam Force will leave it behind him, and now Sikora defending as Pulisic couldn't control the puck. Off the boards and down the ice. Burrillville pushing here in the final 2 minutes. Another stop from Picayune, and this one he'll have to cover up. Have another full slate of high school hockey quarterfinal playoff action on the Fans Only Sports Network tomorrow. Best way to stay in touch on when games are broadcasting, where, when, and I don't know how many other questions you could have, but the best way to do so, as a shot attempt there won't get by, is to keep informed on social media, our Instagram at FO Sports, that's FOSPORTZ, as well as subscribe on YouTube, turn on the notification bell. You'll be alerted every time we go live with playoff hockey action around the state. From the face-off, Burrillville's able to clear the puck down the ice and trickle away an icing here. Don't know if we'll see the Broncos try to pull their goaltender here. At this point, might not be worth the hassle. 86 seconds to go in the game. Already trailing by 3. Unless you plan on getting across 3 times in 90 seconds on a 6-on-5, might be better off just taking a loss of 3. Regrouping for tomorrow as puck's into the neutral zone. There for it, Ryan Pierce. Now along the boards in the attacking zone, Hendricken fighting to free the puck and also just taking down time remaining as we're under a minute to play now in the third period. Final 50 seconds, and Burrillville's able to work the puck up the ice to the neutral zone as the Broncos on the attack here late with Patrick Murphy. Murphy still controlling the puck all the way as a man down and slow to get up for Bishop Hendricken. Sosha wants a call here. Sosha was quick to get off the bench and right up to the wall of the Hendricken bench, yelling towards the referees. He wanted something called there. And he's still furious as referees conferred for a moment. And now we return to the ice for this neutral zone faceoff. Final 26.3 seconds to go. Sosha still talking to the referee near the bench. His opinion on the no call can't be repeated, but might have got picked up anyways, as Mason Crane along with Carlton Lau down low in the Hawks' own end, burning out the final seconds of the third period. And Crane will hold on to it as the period expires and the game is over. 4-1, your final score. Bishop Hendricken takes it over Burrillville. Goals scored by Ben Tamul and Nick Stevens. 2 goals each. A power play goal and a even strength goal for both. Tamul started with the first 2. Stevens ended with the last 2. Burrillville had a 1-0 lead after the first period. Angelo Fiode had the score, and Tremblay, a much improved performance from last Saturday. Hawks now lead the series 1-0 in this best of 3, and game 2 is tomorrow on the Fans Only Sports Network. 7:15 p.m. puck drop from Levy Rink. Tim Duffy will have you covered on that one. You're in good hands for that broadcast. Hope to see you tune in there or to any of the playoff hockey action that we have here for the quarterfinals. But for this one, that's all she wrote. On behalf of my cameraman, Logan McNiff, I'm Charlie Adams saying thank you for watching. Hawks take game 1, 4-1.